Hi, everybody. I'm David Maxey, the pastor of Fountain of Life Church in Khabarovsk, Russia, and I'm here to give you an update on our building project. I'm so pleased to announce that we have accomplished a lot of work in the past month, and of course, I want to show you some of the things that we've done. Some of you may recognize that I'm standing in the foyer, if you will, of the new church building. And in all the previous videos, I've been standing on a bare concrete floor. Well, today is a little different. I'm pleased to say that I am standing on beautiful slate gray tiles that have a nice texture to them, which makes them non-slippery in icy, wintry conditions. And we just recently installed these beautiful tiles right here in the entryway. And also, of course, you can see that the electricity works. The lights work in here. I'd like to draw your attention to the fact that we have put tile down all the way into this little room that looks like a closet. And the purpose of this closet is really just to house our gigantic electrical box. So this is the entryway, and for all practical purposes, it has been completed. Now let me step forward a few meters and say something about this opening here. As you can see, it is not finished. And the reason why is because we have ordered what we call a plastic door. You might refer to it as a vinyl door, very similar to this one right here, which is insulated and it seals tightly. And so we have ordered another big door to put in here made out of this vinyl plastic type material, and it will come with glass inlays so that when you're coming and going you can see who's on the opposite side of the door from you. So we've paid for that door, we've ordered it, and we expect it to be delivered any day now. So let's go on in here. Now this right here is a room where you have to make up your mind where you want to go. If you want to go down into the sanctuary, or if you want to go up the stairs to the second floor, you have your choice. And if you come to our church in the wintertime, you'll probably have to come in a heavy coat and a hat. And so right over here to my left, and I'm going to gently walk over this way, is what we call the wardrobe. And of course, thank God, the light came on in here. So this beautifully finished room is where people will take off their coats and hats, and they will be stored in here on hangers. Now come with me just a little bit further, because this is where it gets very exciting. This right here, this door opens and closes, of course. This right here is our first fully functional bathroom facility, except for the light. The light doesn't turn on. We don't know why. The electricians will fix that. But if you can see here in the dark, we have a toilet that's installed. This sink, I'm going to turn it on. The water works. The sewer works. Let me tell you, friends, I personally have been waiting for this bathroom for 8 years with great anticipation. Because up to this point in time, all the members of our church have had to use a porta potty. And we thank God for porta potties, but of course regular toilets are so much better. So we have a little bathroom set back in here. This is a secret bathroom and the wardrobe. So let me go a little bit further, and we're going to walk right down into the sanctuary. Now I'm warning you that it's a little dark in here, and so I'm not going to go all the way down. I'm just going to stand here at the base of this ramp. But what I want to tell you is this. The sanctuary is nearing completion. First of all, I hope that you can see this in the video. Right here is a pool of light. We have put down vinyl tiles on the floor. So the floors are done. Of course, it's cluttered in this room because we're working. There's building materials everywhere. But the fact is that this room is almost done. We have purchased carpet. I'm going to walk over here to the window. This right here is a big roll of carpet that we're going to install on the stage. What do we have left to do in the sanctuary? Well, we need to paint the walls, but painting is not a difficult thing to do. Also, we need to finish, we have 6 little windows up here in the ceiling that need to be finished, and they have to have special tiles installed into them that will support the weight of a hanging chandelier. So we have that to do, but all of this is finish work. And then on the stage, we're also going to be hanging beautiful curtains of burgundy velvet. It's going to be lovely. Friends, I'm standing in the bathroom facilities on the first floor. We have freshly tiled this little room right here, this little waiting room, if you will. We've even put a sink in here so that we don't clog up the bathrooms with people that just want to wash their hands. They can wash their hands out here. But then coming in here, since there's a light hanging here, I'm going to go into this bathroom. So we're going to put up a divider between these toilets with doors, of course. So these toilets will be private. And then, of course, you have your sink. We'll put up a nice mirror here for the ladies. But most importantly, we have all the beautiful tile in. Now, this up here is wallboard covered with wallpaper. And of course, we'll paint that a lovely color and we'll be done. Now, you'll say, well, I've noticed that you don't have any doors in a lot of your rooms. You're exactly right. That's one thing that we lack. That's one thing that we still need to get are doors. And doors are expensive. We're believing God for the money to come in to buy the interior doors. See, I can't really hold meetings in the sanctuary without being able to open up the bathroom facilities. And the problem with the bathroom facilities, they're too open. We can't close them. There's no privacy. So we desperately need doors. Now let me show you a little room between the new building and the old building. Okay, now I'm standing in a little room that's between the older building, which is to my left, and the new building, which is to my right. This is sort of like the walkway between the two buildings. And as you can see, you have to ascend a set of stairs here to get into the old building from the new. But this place earlier was a real mess. Well, now we have beautifully finished it with tongue and groove pine boards that have been shellacked or covered with lacquer, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And then over in here, you can see we're storing some things meanwhile in this room, but eventually this room will probably be used for members of the praise and worship team, maybe even the pastoral staff between services, so that we can come in here and comb our hair and get ourselves presentable before the second service. So this is a very useful little room. Now I'm standing on the stairway that goes from the first floor up to the second floor. I've shown you this before, but today there's something new that I want to show you, and that is we have finally covered the steps with beautiful vinyl tiling. Doesn't that look great? All the way down to the first floor. And we have not yet installed the trim, but we have purchased metal corners that we're going to put right on the edge of each step, which will protect the edge, of course, and also keep people from slipping on the stairs as they go up and down. And then, of course, we'll put in rails and so forth. So this was a major project that we have finally covered these steps. Now, I'm going to come up here to the second floor. The only time I had to shoot this video was in the evening, so it's dark outside, but in some places in the building we have all the lights installed, including the stairwell and also this hall. So I'm going to walk down the hall a little ways, and you can see how nice everything is. All the floors are done. I'm going to briefly show you this room because you've seen it before. We have designated this room for the children's ministry. We may use it for something else, but up till now we've always thought it would be used for the children's ministry. This room is completely done. We even have the trim, the light sockets installed, the light fixtures, the window sills. What's missing? Only several things. 3 interior doors. That's all. This room simply needs some doors. And that's why, as I said earlier, we're believing God for the funds to come in to get doors. Let's come down here quickly. I'll show you some of the improvements in here. Now, this room is for our youth. And so much different from the rest of the building because no tongue and groove. This is wallboard that's been painted gray. I think we've put on 3 or 4 coats of paint on these walls. And eventually the youth want to paint these walls with graffiti to brighten them up. So this room is basically finished as well. We have plastic on the floor, but that's just to protect the flooring. The flooring is installed. Yes, we do not have the windowsills in here, but we'll get those done in a week or 2. Now, there's something else exciting I want to show you. I know this video has gone a long time, but there's just so much to tell you. Now, in here, in these rooms here, these are the bathrooms on the 2nd floor. The lights don't turn on yet. So, I hope that you can see how beautiful this is. We have installed all the tiling on the floor and on the walls in these rooms. And I'm just hoping that you can see, maybe in this little room over here, maybe there's enough light coming in through the windows. You can see a toilet's been installed, a hot water heater. This holds 100 liters of water, which is enough for the sinks on both floors of the church. I like this little sink here in the corner. It's tiny, but it works good. It's a cute little sink. And then over here, I'm not even going to show you this room because it's too dark probably, but we have 2 toilets installed. And then in this room, we are eventually going to put a shower in here and a washing machine. So this is the bathroom. These are the bathrooms for the 2nd floor. Now let's go back out to the hall where there's a little bit more light. Friends, so much has been done. I hope that you will agree with me that we are very, very near completion. Concerning the bathroom here, listen, the only thing that we need to do are put doors in. So I'm sure that you've identified that that's probably our biggest need right now, is just to get some doors for both the 1st and 2nd stories of this building. And of course there's odds and ends that need to be done. Trim needs to be put up and stuff like that. But that's small fry. And the biggest parts of this project have already been accomplished. First of all, I want to give glory to the Lord for helping us get to this place. Second of all, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your prayers, for your faith. And I want to encourage you to continue praying for us and continue believing God for us, together with us, till we finish this building completely, till the day when we're able to meet in here. And that day is coming soon. So God bless you. Till next time.